Hi there and welcome to my vlog. My name is Georgina. I am the Honest Vocal Coach. I am also a psychic and I'm in love with crochet, as you will see from the backdrop. This is my vlog. We are currently in vlogmas, which means there's going to be a video every single day. And today I have decided to do a first week update for my Monjaro journey. So before I dive into all of my update, I just want to say that there is a link just above, and I'll put it at the end of the video, which explains my why, my reasoning for starting Monjaro in the first place. So we're going to start off with day one. My physical and sort of mental well-being, if you like. So the first time that I took Monjaro was a Tuesday evening. I had my Monjaro 2.5 dosage. It was about 8 o'clock at night. It was really straightforward to use. I actually looked up a video on YouTube because I thought it would be helpful to know exactly what I'm doing with the pen, because the paperwork, although very detailed, was probably a little bit too detailed and really small to sort of read everything that was there. Before I started, by the way, I have checked through every side effect, symptoms, any issues that this can cause, so I was happy to go ahead. I didn't feel any pain. I decided to do the injection in my thigh, my left thigh. So when I take my next injection, which is tomorrow, I'm going to be doing it in my right thigh. Somewhere I read that it's better to do it in your thigh because it helps a little bit with the sickness. Now, luckily, touching some wood here, I've not had any sickness whatsoever. So, day one. So when I woke up on the Wednesday, no issues really. The one thing I did notice though was that I was a little bit drier mouthed. So I needed to drink that little bit more water. So I've now got a bottle of water that I carry everywhere with me, sort of a big one, which says how much I've drunk in a day. And I'm trying to just make sure that I empty one at least every single day. I should really be having 2 of these big bottles, but I'm happy with just the one. And I can, I tend to do 1.5 in a day anyway. My mental health was pretty good on that first day. No real worries. I wasn't stressing myself out. All was good. Then as the days went on, day 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, fantastic, all good. Not really any sort of hunger pans. Well, none. I didn't feel hungry at all, but I made sure that I was still eating at regular intervals. I was eating up to 1,200 calories per day because I do want to lose weight on that. I've been trying to do the rule of thirds, which is 1/3 vegetables, 1/3 your protein, and then 1/3 of your carbohydrates. That's kind of what I've been trying to do. Doesn't always work out exactly like that, but that's kind of what I've gone along with. It was only on day 6 this morning did I actually start to feel hungry. I had some Chinese food last night, and normally after Chinese food, the day after, I get that sort of desperate hunger almost. And I think that's one of the things that gave me what I call food frustration, was knowing that I was having a Chinese meal last night. I was anxious for some stupid reason. And then after I'd had it, I didn't really feel any different. And I didn't really enjoy it. My brain was overthinking, oh my God, what calories are in this? This is just carbs. Blah, 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 and the food noise went berserk. Whereas I'd not heard it all week. I'd been really good eating the right things. But when it came to what we class as our treat, if you like, this is Edward, on, a little takeaway. And I still had a really small portion. I don't know, I wasn't bothered. I didn't enjoy it, which is a real shame because Chinese has always been a special little thing for me. Just not enjoyable food, and it's always been a place that I've gone to meet people and socialise, buffets and stuff like that. But last night I just want fussed for it. I was like, I don't know if this is good for me. So I was probably overthinking the whole thing, and my head started to just melt a little bit. So foods that didn't go so well was obviously the Chinese food. It's not that it reacted badly with my body, it was more a mental thing that I just sort of reacted with. But food wise, I had some bolognese sauce, Cameo bolognese sauce, and that gave me heartburn. And also I had some barbecue sauce, and that also gave me heartburn. I don't know if it's the high levels of sugar in it or whatever it might be, but those are going to be no-nos for now, unless I do a fresh, unprocessed kind of version, because I just got the Dolmio jar. Actually wanted some passata, but it was my partner who got that for me. Simon got it, so it was like, okay, I'll have that. And I didn't have that much, but it still just gave me that little bit of heartburn. In terms of support, I've had loads of support from where I'm getting my prescription from. They've been really good. But as yet, I don't really need that much support. I'm kind of figuring it out for myself. So what's next? I would say next injection is tomorrow night. And I will just continue to eat healthily as much as I can. And the injection will be on the other leg. I'm on 2.5, and every month it goes up a little bit depending on how well you're doing. So I'll only be in week 2 starting tomorrow, so it's still very early days for me. Now I know you're asking, have you lost any weight? Have you lost any weight? Yes, I have. I've lost 3 pounds so far in the first week. I didn't know what to expect. I have been on lots of diets before. I've done Weight Watchers, I've done Herbalife. I remember on one of them in particular, I lost half a stone in a week. But I honestly believe that the slower it comes off, the more likely it's to stay off. And losing weight really fast can never be a really good thing, can it? I think gently is probably the better option. So I'm quite happy with 3 pounds. That's good. I was looking at pictures of what 3 pound look like, and it's quite a chunky 3 pound. Why am I doing that? Chunky thing. So I'm very pleased with it. So I'm going to continue with my Mounjaro journey, eating healthily, and I will be vlogging everything, making sure that I cover what food and things that I've had. So today, which is Monday, I went to Manchester this morning. I went to Barnsley to pick up Alex, then to Gorton to pick up Vi, then from Gorton to Manchester to drop them off. Then I went to Swinton because that's where I wanted to get back onto the motorway because I used to live in Swinton, and then I drove all the way back again. It was about a 4-hour round trip, so you know it's quite a do dropping off a child really to Manchester. 4-hour round trip. I decided not to bother staying in Manchester. I just didn't feel like it. I knew it would be busy. People are focusing on what's happening for Christmas and all of that, and I was like, I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. I want to go home and I want to carry on with my crochet, to be quite honest. I'll show you what I did today. I started on this last night. It took me so little time to make. It's moss stitch and it's come out beautiful with little tassels on. It's sort of a pinky peach, a pale blue and a brown. And I think it looks fantastic. I'm very pleased with it. And I'm kind of on full steam ahead because, excuse me. I'm on full steam ahead because I've got 2 craft fairs this weekend. Saturday I'm in Wetherby and Sunday I am, where am I? Thorpe Ordling for a Mind, Body, Spirit fair. So I want to make sure I've got everything ready. I have been thinking about how to set up the tables because I've got rid of everything. Because I stopped doing the craft fairs because we got a shop. I sold my shelves and I kind of got rid of a few bits. So I'm thinking, I've got these cages at the shop. I'm thinking of a couple of those on either side of the table with some poles in that I can hang on the baby clothes and the hats and the gloves and the smaller items, and then put crystals actually on the table. And I'm mainly going for wearables, so anything that can be worn is kind of my idea. And then I'll probably, because of the Mind, Body and Spirit on Sunday, I'll probably add tarot cards, pendulums, I don't think I've got any crystal balls actually. Smudge sticks, stuff like that, that's more along those kind of lines. Tarot, stuff like that. So that is my weekend. So I've been madly sort of making more things that can be sold and displayed. Oh, actually, let me show you another one. I made this one last night. Simon went to bed and I was like, well, what am I going to make? What am I going to make? So I made a Grinch hat. How cute is this? Look! It's the Grinch colours. So we've got this pale green, a red. It's kind of a pinky red, actually. And it's fantastic. I'm so pleased with that. That's going in the bag with everything else ready for what I made Wednesday and then this weekend. So all of the things that I've been showing you over the last week, apart from, actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. Just wait for what I made Wednesday, which will be in my Wednesday vlog, so you can see what I've made this week. And if you want to purchase anything, you can do. If there's anything that catches your eye, let me know. I am doing custom orders still at the moment, but I do have 3 left to do. I've got 2 hexicardis and still, I know, I'm still working on the single bed sized crochet blanket. It's not quite there yet. It's started in April, but because it's really hard working on something constantly, it kind of melts your brain. So you put it to the side, you do something else, and then you bring it back. And I've been doing that all year. So I really need to finish that one. So I'm on with the hexicardis and that one. But I do have a couple of other ideas in my head now. That scarf, I'm so pleased with how well that came out. So I think I'm going to be doing something else like that. But I've no pillowcases either. Oh God, cushion covers. So I've got a couple of ideas for some cushion cover colours that I want to do. So that's it for this video. I just wanted to give you a little sort of sit-downy talking head update on how things are. I am vlogging every single day for December, so I want you to stay with me. Please like. Soon as you like, YouTube go, oh, that's nice, and they kind of broadcast my videos to a bigger audience, which is just fabulous. I'd love to do more of this. So thank you so much for watching. Feel free to sign up and subscribe and thumbs up and all that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.